my audio there. Hey there, Drawyah here, and welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator. So today, taking flights in the all-new Aerosoft CRJ-700 today, in Lufthansa regional Cityliner colours, straight from here in Birmingham International to Frankfurt. It's around an hour and a half of flying today. Got ATC coverage out of Birmingham, which is pretty good. We'll set the aircraft up, and set our flights, and hopefully should give us a rather good trip overall today. Back to the usual. That's an aircraft that we have now flown quite a bit on this channel, so we'll try and mix things up this weekend. Later on, do an A330 flight, but for now, let's jump in our CRJ and let's set this one up. These both come on. Both of those on. Still, like I say, still kind of learn the proper process for this one, but we'll get there. We'll get tablet. We'll connect to the ground power units. Downloading Microsoft Flight Sim, very nice UU. Enjoy it. Next, the car carts on. Lower pedestal. Let's set up the IRS. Yeah. If the overhead, nav lights come on. No beacon, no strobe, no logo lights daytime, no wing protection lights. That's all set, that's all set. Set the no smoking lights to on. Seatbelt's not yet, so we need to put fuel in the aeroplane. I think that's the overhead done. Jump to the flight management computer and let's this all up. Position, we are currently at Echo Golf Bravo Bravo for Birmingham. Not doing too bad, L.U. Wayne. Not doing too bad. How are you doing? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the chats. Actually, not too sure what gate we're at Birmingham today. We're at gate 4 right now. I'll have to double check the ground charts. That position there, that's fine. Flight plan. And departure, Echo Golf Bravo Bravo. Arrival airport, which is Echo Delta Delta Foxtrot. Last time flew to Lima Pepper with Foxtrot. I thought we flew to Munich last time. I thought it was Munich. Oh no, sorry, you're right. Paderborn to Frankfurt. That's a bit different, Maurice. Yes, that one I'll get onto at some point soon. That's something I'm doing with IVAO at the moment. You guys will find out with it is. Very excited about that project though. Very excited indeed. More things I have to record for that. Right. Let's plug in our waypoint, shall we? So we're flying initially to Delta. Actually, before we do that, load of passengers, since that in itself take a couple of minutes. Well, a couple of minutes. It's a very small aircraft. This so Birmingham to Frankfurt, Honda 953, 37,000 feet cruise. You can change that to 7 because I don't like flying high altitude in this airplane. We'll put 1 hour and 20 on the clock. Departure will be in approximately. Said it'd be on the hour, so actually departure's in about 17-16 minutes. CRJ-700 with 46 people aboard. We now have no Wi-Fi, no entertainment. Body music we have got Lufthansa. Safety briefing we have got Lufthansa. Using Cityliner, but for the sake of briefings and music, we'll just go for Lufthansa stuff. We don't get, well, I think we do get a snack service. We don't get a meal service, that's for sure. But let's start boarding. Side stick, I'm using the Thrustmaster HOTAS Warthog for side stick. The HOTAS Warthog. First point is Delta Tango E. From there we fly direct to Bentu. We then fly Uniform Quebec 70. Up in database, I do get a few issues with airways in the UK, I do admit. So we'll go straight to Bigham. Then we fly Uniform Lima 9. My PACX is all a bit messed up, isn't it? Because I changed the sounds. For proper audio. Here's that. No, no need. Background perfect. So Uniform Lima 9 to Conan. Uniform Lima 607 to Spee. I've just realised that's still the wrong audio because that's my main speakers, not my. That's better. Uniform Lima 607 to speed. Yeah, that's better. I was thinking, I heard it, it's going out on my main feed speakers, not the system one you guys are hearing. Uniform Tango 180. Database. Aerosoft. Redo the nav graph description if you updated. Air cycles. So there we go. From Aerosoft flight Tango 180 to Noco. Our flight plan complete. That's perfect. After our routing, we are now going to set up our performance, our DNAV. Position, flight plan, performance.
We're ready to
So
go.
we're going to cruise at flight level 270 today, 27,000.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard flight 953 with service
number
to Frankfurt. Our flight time
and
will be
our
roughly 1
fuel on board
hour
today
and 20
on
minutes.
the tablet.
Please note the cabin doors now
So zero
closed.
fuel weight,
We
if I
ask that
pop
you
open
make sure that all devices
flight
are
plan,
in airplane mode and
our
your large
zero fuel weight
devices are
is
now shut down and
rated
stowed. If you have not already,
61,652.
please fasten your seatbelt and verify it is low and tight across your lap. Your tray table
Ah, that's in pounds, I do need to change that, so OBS to kg. So in kilos it's 27,964. 27,964. That's go on board today. Need to back that from pounds to kilos. 9,483 pounds. $4,301. That's Airline Simulator. You can see we're well within the takeoff limit of the aircraft. That's really good. Trim takeoff is going to be 6.5. Perfect. 8 degrees of flaps. So, no LFEs yet. We'll copy the performance into the FMS. We'll also set the speed takeoff bugs. Dry runway today. Dry or wet. Rain a couple of days in Birmingham, but at the moment I think conditions are dry enough for you that it's dry, so I'll leave to that. That's safe for takeoff at standard. That's speed nav setup should be standard, so transition actually changed to 5,000 for Birmingham. 50 to 10,000, that's fine. Sub RFMS now. You will listen to the ATIS and we'll contact Tower for the clearance departure information. I'll pop open the menu, 2 seconds. Echo, Golf, Bravo, Bravo. Have a listen, shall we?
Winds 310 at 9 knots. Visibility 10 kilometers. Temperature 11 degrees Celsius. Dew point 6 degrees Celsius. Altimeter 1030. Scattered clouds at 3,400 feet. Winds 310 at 9 knots. Visibility 10 kilometers. Temperature 11 degrees Celsius. Dew point 6 degrees Celsius.
Yeah, a little bit of cloud cover today, but for the most part it's not too bad. That's information alpha. I will now head down to the comms menu. Backup comms on there. Our ATIS, not ATIS, sorry, contacts Tower. So Birmingham Tower is currently on 118.305. Thank you. 118.5. Be careful, so 290, 300, 05 doesn't quite get the 5 correct in the CRJ. Being told it's 305, blue. Right, so that's alpha. Let's get our clearance. Hello there, Birmingham Tower. This is Hans Line at 953 with information alpha requesting iFly copy to Frankfurt.
Hansa Line 953, stand by 1 for IFAR.
stand by, check our information, and then get our clearance out through that. Altitude will set to 27,000.
Hans line 953, can you hear me?
Hans line 953, confirm we can hear you.
What do you cleared you cleared IFR to your destination by the Daventry 4 Foxtrot departure, squawk 1436.
Clear to Frankfurt via the Devon 4 Foxtrot departure, squawking 1436 for Hans line 953. Right, so input our squawk now to the aircraft.
Hans line 9053, reback is correct as ready for pushing start 2811030, information alpha.
Walk back for push and start information, sorry, altimeter 1030 is correct. Hans line 953. 14636. Of a long way setting up. Right, getting it often. Set, that's all fine. Mess, we will plug in our departure, which is runway. Right, so get Birmingham's got mod. Ah, that's because it's Heathrow information, interesting. Okay, right, so departure. Get on the...
Hello, Birmingham Tower, this is Lufthansa 110 with information. Echo requesting our flight clearance to Frankfurt.
Lufthansa 110, standby 155.
Roger that, Lufthansa 110.
Paris has lines now, so...
Lufthansa 110, advance any put, correction, advance any copy.
Watch, let's have a quick look. In, switch.
Lufthansa 110, AFM.
Lufthansa 110, you cleared IFR to your destination by the,
first waypoints, make right.
standby. Cleared IFR to your destination by the Daventry 4 Foxtrot departure squawk 6624.
Nothing missing this departure.
Cleared to Frankfurt by the Daventry departure squawk 6624. Lufthansa 110.
830,
Lufthansa 110, readback is correct, advise ready for pushing start to 1030, alpha information alpha.
830 for Tango 6, that's fine, or deletes.
Lufthansa 110, if you repeat that, my mic cut out.
No problem, QNH 1030, advise ready for pushing start to correction information alpha.
That's a Yankee 27, so I need to...
Lufthansa 110, QNH is 1030, information alpha, request.
Okay, button, there we go. Right, so if I delete that, delete correct, and then delete this empty blank spot. Good. That's our departure, without any of the awkward, well, pardon that it's given us. Zoom out, head back to the airport. Should be allowed. Zoom back in. There, that's better. Perfect. So our flight plans are plugged in, got our departure set up. Waiting for the passengers to finish. Good chance of controlling. Ah, nice to hear, Glider Pilot Paul. Thank you very much. Wait to talk to your friend. Now start the APU, get that all running. So power. Wait for the self-test to complete. Right, this is it. Start. Passengers have all boarded. Okay. I've made sure that everyone's on their seats. Any names as well? Anybody recognise? Now's a chance to look at it. I don't think Lufthansa Cityliner have first class in their cabin, but very American style for this. So passengers boarded and seated. We have fuel on the airplane now, so fuel pump, the seatbelts can come on. Seatbelt on. Fuel pump boost set. Aircraft. We will. Door. So far, so good. Guys doing in a chat apart from arguing amongst yourselves, I see. Hit 30k subs as well yesterday, so a massive thank you to everyone for subscribing as of recent. We've hit another big milestone, 30,000. 30% away there to 100k. It's honestly a number I never thought I'd ever get anywhere close to. Massive thank you to everyone.
Lufthansa 110 requesting push and start.
Lufthansa 110, push and start approved, phase
available, so
west.
we will cut.
Lufthansa 110, push and start approved, face west.
Our units. Since I know that we're on parking brake, read the wheel chocks ourselves for pushback minutes. So we'll leave on this page to get the takeoff speeds as a reference. It's a rotated 137 today. We're on IVAO. Excels, we're on IVAO. Fine to me. On, FMS has been plugged up. Start departure up, that's fine. Takeoff speeds well, V speeds, plugs all set. Let's watch about 3 minutes. I'm going to be a little bit behind for takeoff, but we should be able to gain that time quite easily. Yeah. Activate the beacon lights. Moments press ourselves for departure. See that the aircraft to our right. Press push and start. Waiting to either let them do the other way first, or for them. Yes, that's an A390 next to me.
110, squawk standby.
That is a A3 90 degree correct. Hans line 953 is ready for push and starts.
Standby mode.
Hans line 953 is ready for push and starts.
And line 953, push and start approved, face west.
Push and start approved facing west for Hans line 953. Right, let's get moving, shall we? So, PushbackZoomer, I'll go to choice for that. Facing west should be pretty simple. Get going. Ground from flight deck. Request pushback.
Pushback request confirmed.
Yeah, for some reason there's no pushback tug here. I'm not sure, the ground services seem a bit funny when I play. Quite I expected it. Reopen the tour, let's do it again. Ground from flight deck. Request pushback. Broken, haven't I? Ground from flight deck. Request pushback.
Pushback request confirmed.
Ground from flight deck.
Good afternoon, Captain. Departure checks complete.
Hello, Birmingham Tower, this
Hatches
is
closed.
Victor 125.
Pass pin inserted.
Request copy IVAO
Release
to
brakes.
Frankfurt
Brakes
with
released.
information alpha.
So let the ride begin.
Last station, call sign only.
Alright, so now pushing gates.
Ladies and gentlemen, please
Visit 125, advised, front of you.
You may begin starting the engines, Captain.
Visit 125, you're on frequency.
Turn facing west.
Turn so you will
could you
be
say
facing a
again,
western
please?
course.
Just confirm that was you requesting IFR.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of your Lufthansa crew on duty today, we would like to show you the safety features on board. We would appreciate your attention.
Stop pushback.
Okay, I'm stopping now.
Brakes
Please tell
set.
when the
110
parking
is ready for
okay. Push.
Completed. So engine 1 is starting. We'll load a flaps
Lufthansa
into the 8th position.
110, taxi holding point Sierra
Best you
2,
trust the
runway
CRJ. Check out my ones.
via
Nah, there's a couple of good videos out there. There's a couple of good videos. I can't remember the guy who made it, his
Sierra.
channel name, but he did a flight for somewhere to
Lufthansa
Paris or
110,
That was a very good
holding
watch.
point,
It's one I used to
Sierra
watch from
2,
myself.
runway
So
23,
there are a couple of
via
good videos out
Victor,
there.
Echo,
There are
and
definitely a couple of good
Sierra.
videos. The Dude as well. The Dude series on the CRJ is very in depth. Definitely worth a watch. On start and stabilise, and now start. Yeah, engine 2 start stabilise, now start engine 1. Flight control check. There is a way you can change decam to green. I don't remember how that's done. Right. The way you can do it. Do it. I have seen it done. Double check in the future, I think. Check flight controls. Thanks for flying, thank you for the kind words. The AK subs, like I say, it's amazing. A number I never thought I'd ever get close to. In there we go. And stabilising. Set for takeoff. That's all waiting for now. Stabilise. Shut off the view and taxi runway. I've got down runway 33 in use right now, so I'm expecting a rather short taxi to runway today. A bit behind schedule, but should be alright. It's nothing we can't easily cover. There we go. Oops, keep getting emergency lights as well. Cams, window heats. That's fine. We will activate all of you. We'll activate your dampener, stabilizers trim, and back trim. All messages clear. Me. Hans line 953 is ready to taxi.
Hans line 953, taxi, holding point Sierra 2, runway 33 via Whiskey, Echo Sierra.
Taxi to holding point Sierra 2 to runway 33 via Whiskey, Echo Sierra for Hans line 953. Please. Over to the runway. Decal costs 50. Sorry. Yeah, 50. So it's 42 euros plus VAT. It's about $45-50 plus tax. £38 plus VAT. I'd say it's probably one of the better being aircraft on the ground, CRJ. Taxiing it's different to the other aircraft. Definitely different to other aircrafts.
Speedbird 125, be ready for pushback.
Speedbird 125, push and start at 46 west.
Pushback approved,
Listen, hey
taking
there,
west.
welcome channel,
Speedbird
welcome
1.
chats in my flights. Tracking there for you. Right away. Delta, I don't think I am actually.
Lufthansa 110 is holding short on Sierra.
Oh yeah, Whiskey Echo should be the next one.
Lufthansa 110, that's Echo 1, no worries, runway 33, line up away.
A lot of them wait, 33, sorry about that.
This aircraft has 12 emergency exits.
I don't think this aircraft quite has 12. Emergency exits going to the cabin crew there. Welcome Niels, how you doing? Welcome to Junkie Chats. How are you today? Realise taxi lights also please on. And then continue to end at Sierra 2 to go full length of the runway today. Very generous controller there.
Lufthansa 110, runway 33, clear to take off surface wind 310 degrees.
Yeah, don't need child. Punch out the window, jump out the aeroplane.
Lufthansa 110, clear to take off runway 33.
Planes 12 doors, I think that'll be the Swift, I think this is the 747.
Lufthansa 110, sorry, what was our initial climb?
060, flight level.
Flight level 060, Lufthansa 110.
You, Lufthansa here at Birmingham today. Frankfurt. Behind schedule. I'll catch up in the air. It's only about 5 minutes. I'm expecting departure late today. Very easy for us to recover.
Hans line 953, runway 33, line up and wait.
London White Hans liner 953. Waits the transponder then. That's going to you. That's on. Cabin crew, seats for departure please. Seats for departure. I'm sure doesn't have actually greased passengers today. Unlike me.
Lufthansa 110, contact London 132.605, bye-bye.
Further information, please consult the Lufthansa magazine.
Up and whites.
Would be happy to assist you.
Contact London or Lufthansa
Right,
110.
altitude is set to 6,000. I suppose pass through it quite quickly. London will take care of that for us. But safe than sorry. Just waiting now on tower to give us the departure clearance. Whoops, 132605, but enter the standby. So this is IVAO, BSN. We find the IVAO network. Obviously they've actually gone offline. Yeah, tower there. Fair enough, in that case we'll tune to centre and we'll get takeoff clearance. That sets to 6,000. Loaded London Centre, this is Hans Liner 953 at runway 33 Birmingham. We're seeing departure clearance.
London second, go to call sign only.
Hans Liner 953.
Can confirm you're in contact with the tower, 118.305.
Negative, tower gone offline.
It's back online, should be right now online, frequency 118.305.
Okay, they come back online, have they? Hans Line 953 requesting takeoff. Yeah, we'll go through centre.
Lufthansa 110, no speed restriction, climb, sorry, what was the climb?
Lufthansa 110, climb level 190, no speed restriction.
Lufthansa 110, climb at level 190, no speed restriction.
Hit 395, descend level 140.
I got the Aerosoft website, Thames Pro. I got the Aerosoft website. Hans Line 953, negative, Birmingham Tower is not responsive.
Alpha line 953, no problem. Runway 33 clear for takeoff, surface wind 310 degrees, turn and north.
Clear for takeoff, Hans Line 953, thank you very much. Right, let's do this, shall we? So, up. 40, 12 stable. Toga. Knots. Okay. Roots. B1. Rotates.
Under control, see about my request.
Climb gear up.
Superman, passage.
Can we request see the cockpit for a minute?
Superman, no problem at all. Call me back when back on the chair, thank you.
Okay, now leaving.
We'll try
Birmingham.
Superman.
Up to 5, 1, 3. Throttle reduced to climb. But we should engage. We'll get the aircraft to do the legwork for us. That's a bit easier. So nav speed sets to 50. Go let the aircraft do everything for us now. Lufthansa Liner 953 is passing through 3000 inbound 060.
Lufthansa Line 953, no speed restriction. Climb now, level 190.
On level 190 for Hans Line 953. Yeah, cleared straight to 19,000. Whoops, 19,000. Shall we? Sets. Just my flight plan 2 seconds because I need to adjust the new cruising level I've selected.
Lufthansa 110, fly direct red, climb level 350.
Well, it does, Kendor. It just comes in the checklist form.
Sorry, Lufthansa 110.
Default tab
Might just cut out.
checklist. No. This one we do have.
Lufthansa 110, solid transmission broken, second.
Lufthansa 110, please could you repeat that? My mic just cut out, sorry about that.
Too much that refers to...
No problem. Lufthansa 110, fly direct red, climb level 350.
Lufthansa 110, fly direct to Redbird, climb flight level 350.
And altimeter sets. 10,000 off the landing lights. Best way to get down is that I use vertical speed myself as the left foot. I use vertical speed, VS, run manually control the throttle.
Pushback the 125, runway 36 for takeoff.
More hands on.
Wind,
Yes, but
310 degrees, standard knob.
Speed setting, at least in regards to counting. FMS information for that. Controls not so much regard to what nationality you are, it's more where you live. You may be Italian, but you live in the UK, so that means UK ATC. Quite sure where the racism has come from in the chat today. Continue our climb outs, and we will allow the aircraft to 1,000.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now passing
Our cruise.
10,000. You can now turn on your larger portable electronic devices. As a reminder, please keep your seatbelt fastened while you are seated and do not congregate in
There's a
the
thin air
showers or
there.
near the lobby.
95, that's the trip to Helsinki. I've not been on that specific flight. I have been on the what's it called? I have been on the
London Control, good
British Airways coach air flight for that.
Hotel on the ground for a radio check.
1,000, then lights off.
Fraction 961, hotel availability 5. Reliability 5 also, thank you sir. I will contact you as soon as I'm airborne from Doncaster, thank you. Alpha line 953. 24, just inbound to Ribble, passing 50270 for 50280. Hello, Zap 24, you've been identified by squawk code 2424. Can you climb level 280? 8, we're climbing to 502. Cancel line 953, fly direct to Dover, climb now level 270.
Flights to Dover and flight level 270 for Hans Line 953. Flying directs to Dover.
ET395, descend level 100.
That would be Dover, it'll be down to
level 100, ET395.
Inbounds Dover, select stats. At the right waypoint? Must be. Let's confirm. So it's Dover. Yeah, Dover to Conan. So if I then go to the next page. Whoops. Page. Sorry? Conan. I need. Ah, perfect. Dover right there. So Conan, bring it back. That.
Execute. Back in the cockpit having a sheet problem.
Nicely for us.
No problem, Super 9. Continue climb level 360.
Increase our speed now, so let's go over to Mach mode.
Continue climb level 360, Super 9.
Out Mach point 6. Nice bit of climb outs. I can adjust the ATC volume, sure. It's a bit too loud for you guys. How do we get Mosecraft flights? I'm not quite sure what Mosecraft is, Fatima. It's about Microsoft Flight Sim. You can get it off of the Microsoft Store, or we can get it off of Steam. How touch grid pilots, struggling to fly plane, it's just practice, Nesty Crunch, it's just practice. The more you practice, the more you fly, the better you will eventually get. if you want to see me flying badly, go to my very first flight in the CRJ, trip from Munich to Warsaw. That flight was one to be forgotten, to say the least. One to be forgotten. Not my best trip in the world. Yeah, like I said, the more you practice, the better you do eventually get. We're at 17,000 now, so far so good. Leave it at Mach 0.6 right until cruise, and then we'll work out our speed from there. What do you have to turn on the Microsoft to get all the tips? That only Ace Maker is the text chats. Nothing. Hey, there's nothing you turn on there. It's just text chat that comes through the messages. The way you get that basically is by communicating with chats, not with voice. If it's by voice, then you don't get the pop-ups for your specific aircraft, since that's all different. About to reach our altitude club of 19,000. Shortly, I expect the tower to give us the step. So we could just get the speed up as well, I guess. Mach 0.7 I'm flying at. This is off the... Oh, I've got Microsoft flies off of the Microsoft Marketplace. I own both of them, but it's Microsoft Marketplace one that I use. There's no difference between the two, it's the exact same platform.
Super 125, Squawk Identity, report your passing altitude.
Oh wait, sorry, I'm talking about, he's given me altitude clearance, hasn't he? I've just remembered, he has. We update that.
Please, 125, flying the
70.
flight level 7000.
God, you've given me the altitude
125, no speed restriction, climb now, level 190, fly direct at Daventry, Delta Tango Yankee.
70.
Climbing to flight level 190 and direct to Delta Tango Yankee for speed 01.
East 395, descend level 80.
A bit of overspeeding there.
Descend level 80, easy 395.
East 395.
There we go.
56 radar 120.65.
CRJ, this is off the Aerosoft website. Reese, this is off the Aerosoft website. It seems laggy that side.
FX radar 120.625, easy 395, bye bye.
Landing runway, should refer to your flight charts. Your flight planning.
Hi London, good afternoon, runway 167 Romeo, sorry. We are reaching now.
Oh, thank you for your tips, only as make up, then it's in the assists, I believe. Tips or in the assists? No, Casey, it's not possible to filter the
Romeo.
chats. That's, well, it's just for Unicom, for example, where when you're flying on the online network, if you're flying on the Unicom, which is group chat basically, then it's used to have all the chats.
Sorry,
you can't filter basically, you can't filter. The information that's on there, you are basically required to look at because it's
Romeo,
a
expect
communication.
runway 27 left in Heathrow, Ultimate 1 Hotel arrival. We will expect runway 27 left
now,
and
2500.
car Ultimate 1 Hotel. Beta 167 Romeo, thank you. Say again, runway 167 Romeo. Beta 167 Romeo, disregard.
So far so good. Weather actually rather clear. Okay.
Yes, please say again for Elevator 167 Romeo. Elevator 167 Romeo, no problem. Restio squawk code 165.
1000. We'll increase our speed.
Okay, thanks.
No need actually yet, but we'll leave it at Mach 0.7 for now.
Zap 24, expect runway 27 in
how much
Bristol,
experience do you
Bristol 1 Alpha arrival, report
no
when
experience
ready
at all
for
at the
descent.
start. I mean, of course, if you need to have a flight airplane,
1 Alpha arrival
if you don't know how to fly, don't use an ATC network. As long as you know the basics, then generally, they're not too bad networks to fly on. How far from destination? We just started climbing, MVP. We have another 365 miles to go. 365.
Inbound Salco level 340 when ready. Descend level
That's an hour, so
when ready.
until arrival.
When ready, we will descend, fly level 180, runway 167 Romeo, thank you.
And with the 167 Romeo, you can fly now, direct Ottomat.
We will fly direct Ottomat, runway 167
1,000
Romeo.
feet of our altitude cap. Lead the airplane glide mode to reach the
Prepare the 125, continue climb level 370, direct Dover.
Kind of hits the overspeed marker, we'll then start reducing throttle.
You're climbing to flight level 370.
So far so good.
Direct to...
Well, so far.
Direct...
Yeah, so about the pretzels. Now it's time to
The 125 is Dover, Delta Victor Romeo.
Whereas we don't actually need the seatbelt sign anymore.
Delta Victor Romeo for Peter 125.
Very nice aeroplane this. I do like the cabin as well. The cabin makes for a very nice little extra.
You can now get up and move about the cabin. However, we ask that you
Can you fly the A3X for good? Absolutely, yeah, Miss Salts. I mean, if you can fly the A3X with level compasly, then that's fine. Just practice. Practice voice. Listen to, even just, tune in. Don't fly, just listen to communication. Listen to it, and learn the flow. Learn it through there. Worst case scenario, at the very beginning, just use text chat to communicate to ATC. You don't use his voice. Like all else.
Hello, EC878578, you've been identified by squawk code 0440, expect runway 26 left in Gatwick.
Push with Lambert. Well, you reduce
Drawyah,
the
expect
throttle now.
runway 26 left. No, correction. 856.
Reduce the throttle.
EC8578, when ready, descend level 170, proceed from Vasuk, 1 Golf arrival.
I'd have taught that.
Could you repeat, please?
EC8578, Vasuk, 1 Golf arrival, when ready, descend level 170.
Always have to help. Glad you guys find the videos helpful.
Drawyah, when ready to descend to flight level 170 and Basu 1 Golf.
I must say, I'm absolutely adoring CRJ so far. It's a very proper together airplane this. Looks pretty good as well. Aerosoft done a very fine job. Very good for the fast release. Hopefully, each pair wears will be equally as good, if not better. Out on the ND there, let's have a look at the wider of our routes. The entire route fits within this 320 mile boundary on the ND. About 343 nautical miles from the arrival, and when it comes to descent to Frankfurt, we're expecting to... I thought by accident. Expecting to... go away. Land runway 07 right via the Unoko to hotel arrival. So yeah, see Unoko's the last waypoint there. To hotel arrival for 07 rights. Not really a massive arrival today, it's quite a straight in approach. Frame rate's definitely taking a bit of a killing right now. Probably because we're flying over... Where are we on the map? Arms up. Speedbird. Any IVAO whereby? Thing. That's a net jet. Found there. Oh, there we are, yeah, so we are flying over London at the moment, so it's probably why my frame rate's taking a bit of a beating. Stansted's, yeah, Stansted, just north of London. Let's look out the right hand window.
Zap 24, request descent.
If we got any visibility,
Zap 24, descend level 240 when ready. Correction, descend level 150, my mistake. 150.
Roger, descend level 150, Zap 24.
Anything between IVAO, that's him. IVAO's good for European flights. That's him, very good for American flights. Goes Marco, you take care of yourself. Have a good one. Bye bye. Cruising altitude flight level 70. Crossland, just gonna get speed up again. I did watch XB72's crash, yes. I was watching the live stream live and did that. Not quite sure, I never really... I watched it back, I tried to figure out what went wrong with it, but from what I gather, nothing was set wrong. Controls are all set. We followed the checklist to a relative degree that everything started up properly. The crosswinds... I think that crosswinds was a factor, but it wasn't as bad as what happened in that crash. His crash was a strange one. His crash was a very strange one. It was a fun one as well, I can't deny that. How lucky to see, it's all custom built, Chris, all custom built, so there's no real set age, because every so often you take out a part and put in new parts. The RAM upgrade was the most recent. How many hours do I have in Microsoft Flight Sim? At least 300 or 400, silly Billy. At least 300 or 400. More than I should have, I'd say. More than I should have. How have you been today? So good, Ari. Well, so good indeed. How you doing? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the chats. It's like 9 PM. Not quite sure you got that number, Annabelle. 9 PM is quite late.
Aircraft Cityliner or descending to Cityliner 16.
Stream tonight? Yes, there will be a stream tonight, Northern Pilot.
Roger, easy 578.
Tonight. You can find the Airbus A330 from Honolulu to Boston. It's a long haul flight, flying the longest domestic flights in the US. And on Sunday evening, you might see an A320 flights. We'll wait and see. I do have the Mega Principal Greece, yes, I do. Fine, thank you, Fatima. Welcome to the channel to chat.
Imperative for Bravo Papa, fly direct to Scramble, you are Sierra Tango Uniform.
Direct to Scramble, Liberia 3 for Bravo Papa.
1,000 yeah, that's going to Steam, Casey. So Steam doesn't... Steam also counts the 10 hours that you can install the sim, plus all the loading times, that kind of stuff. I don't use Steam hours for that. I check the NSIM logbook. The NSIM logbook's the more accurate number. Flight to 9 is about 10 hours long. It's 10 hours from Boston to Honolulu, or Honolulu to Boston, 10 hours. Like 9:57 to be exact. Have fun with your CRJ on takeoff, come engaging nav mode, and as it turns to the flight plan. Check your nav source, Andy. So maybe you fix this switch down here. Where is it? Nav source, there you go. So maybe you change it from FMS over to VOR. That can send your aircraft off course if not set correctly. Check your sources. Yeah, I'll talk back a tiny bit. Set off definitely. Few vibrations there, nothing too major. It is domestic from Slayer because we're flying from America to America. If you're departing and landing the same airport, that's a domestic flight. A bit of shaking going on there. Turbulence perhaps. Interesting. I like it, Lugs. I do like the CRJ.
Alpha with
it's a very good airplane.
Out of
lots of fun to fly.
Passing 34 now,
I recommend it.
correction 2000 for 6000.
For Alpha, squawk ident, climb now level 170.
Birmingham, it's mid-UK.
170
Central
support high
England.
density with correction Lufthansa 2 Alpha.
Lufthansa 24 Alpha, no speed restriction.
Roger, no speed restriction Lufthansa 2 Alpha, thanks.
Under control, Shamrock 1-2 Hotel, radio check.
Shamrock 1-2 Hotel, visibility is 5.
Thank you.
New episode of The Hangar 1830. What's The Hangar, Flight Sim? Not something I've heard, or if I have, I've memory. Okay, Roger.
Lufthansa 110, you are leaving control zone. Radar service
Thank you so
terminates,
much.
frequency change is approved.
Normally does.
Frequency change is approved,
It's
Lufthansa
on my
110.
heading.
EC8578, descend level 80.
Thing.
You can
Oh, see?
EC 60578.
APU1 shouldn't be, Fatima. APU...
Lufthansa 110, just check your
Yeah, it's off.
Unity
Most
Unicom.
open lights seeing lights on there. AP currently switched off.
110, that's correct. Unicom 1.8. Bye.
Lufthansa 110, Unicom 122.8.
Red
thanks for your
as well. Like that's off. That's all fine. That's all fine. You know. Check out the... What? Oh, is it the official Flyby channel, is it? Right, okay, no. No, I do know what you're talking about. I just never put the Hangar name to the series. I'll be sure to check that one out. 6:30. I think our departure time tonight for Honolulu is going to be around 8:30 UK time, so does all work out for me there. What's the ADG
Number
maintenance tab?
167 Romeo, descend level 130.
The maintenance tab. That's
Descend
the
level 130, air November 167 Romeo.
basically. Okay, it's got power. Basically, so when your aircraft loses its power, a little backup propeller.
Lufthansa 24 Alpha, fly
At
direct
the,
up
side
to
there.
climb level
Basically, it's just the
290.
backup electric
290,
system.
can you just repeat the direct?
CRJ.
Lufthansa 24 Alpha, Abtum direct.
Upturn, direct turn, Doctor 290, speedbird, correction, Lufthansa 24 Alpha, thanks.
So very shortly, we'll now be leaving the UK. We'll turn to Unicom, 127-800 for crossing over the Netherlands. Then Frankfurt is currently online, both with approach and tower, so...
And the line 953, you're leaving control zone. No further activity available, radar service terminates, frequency change is approved.
Frequency change approved for Hans Line 953. Thank you very much. Take care. Goodbye. 122.800. Yes, we've got both Frankfurt approach and tower online. Paul said he was a controller at Frankfurt today, so later. Good. Tune to 80 Unicom now.
And over the 167 Romeo.
120805. And by 120805. Tune to Frankfurt approach. That tower's on 119905. That's an easy one to tune across to. You can do that. So far, so good. I think I've obviously well at the moment. Nothing in the cabin, let's have passengers at the moment. So they are currently, well, all seated. E3 first class, well, first class. I don't think they have first class in Lufthansa Cityliner. That's more of a... American CRJs do have first class. So that's not a thing you get here in Europe. I can look for an interior of the aeroplane. Answer is yeah. There's no At that back, there is. Okay, maybe there is a first class section. Some airplanes there, some airplanes there's not. But yeah, there you go. Got a partition there. 2x1 seating. The more you know, I guess. You know. Yeah, so we've got 3 people at the front airplane there. Good seats on the left hand side. On the back of the airplane again, quite a few empty rows. It's not a very full aircraft. It's got the empty bit there, that'll be for the emergency exits. The wings. So yeah, not much first class bakery in economy. In short, you get maybe a 1 inch wider seat and there's no extra pension or anything like that. It's really, yeah, fairly premium economy that. Is CRJ worth a buy? I'd say so. KD Designs. It's a very good aircraft, one that's a lot of fun to fly. Bit of a challenge. To learn the basics of flying manual throttle. When you get there, it is an enjoyable aircraft. This lots of fun. Definitely worth a look. Cabin is model 50 for bread. Yes, we have got a full cabin. On the back, by full cabin I mean 2x2 seating. And behind us, we've got toilets. About as much of a cabin as you get. By poly model that's there for visuals and low FPS. Yes, as you can see in front of us about a minute, it's also flying to Frankfurt today. I think there's about 1, 2 or 3 minutes behind us as well. Little chain of aircraft flying to Frankfurt. There is first class, that's why you've seen the cargo container. I am waiting for the Flyby 380, yes, KD Designs. Going to be a very good aircraft when that releases. I guess I'm waiting for it really at this point. But definitely an excited aircraft. On that, hopefully won't be too long. Welcome Chris, how you doing? Welcome Drawyah 67, how you doing? Welcome channel, welcome to the chat, how you both doing today? Am I allowed to tell you what plane you're flying in IVAO? Is that against the rules? I'm not quite sure which rules you're trying to break there, Tom. Which rules you're trying to break by saying which aircraft you're flying. Flying 737, just say flying 737. I'm not doing too bad to clip the IT, not too bad at all. So far so good for a Saturday. Take care Fatima, have a good one, goodbye. Welcome Daigo, how you doing? Welcome channel to Cats. We are just, like I say, just coming up to the midpoint of our cruise at the moment. Only a short flight, landing you see around 5:15 UK time. Very short flight today from start to finish. And again, it's let's say it is only a short flight. This regional jet CRJ only built for these short distance hops, and it is built for the American market where you have big hub airports that do your long international flights, and then loads and loads of regional airports that then bring passengers from these areas to hub airports. So for example, if you live in Salt Lake City, instead of flying to London from Salt Lake City, the airline is cheaper to have like Denver as your main hub. So you fly regional jets to Denver, and then from Denver you fly to across the Atlantic. So that's how that's how the American market works. You have hub airports, so for example Boston, New York, Denver, Los Angeles, San Francisco, Seattle, what's the capital of Texas? Dallas, or Fort Worth. You got big international airports, and then for people who live in the smaller communities, they fly regional jets to the hub, and from hub to international cities. So regional jets are a very American thing. This here in Europe, we just fly wherever to wherever basically. And yes, Atlanta as well. And regional airports also got regional airports. I'm trying to think of famous regional airports. So you got Salt Lake City, Black Rock's quite a famous one. Rapid City's quite a famous one. I'm just thinking of small. Oh yeah, Las Vegas is also another hub. Las Vegas and McCarran. I think they actually changed the name of McCarran now, aren't they? They've got a new name for the airport. That'll be official from next year, I believe. That'll be one to I remember. Austin, yes, Austin, that's the capital. Flew from Manchester to Atlanta with Virgin Atlantic 747 on 19 Dallas Fort Worth. Interesting, so you went kind of the other way around. You went from, again, A319, that's more of a standard commercial domestic flights. CRJs for the very, very small cities. CRJs, Embraers, A220s, and I think it's not JetBlue, there's one airline in America that was called the Mitsubishi SpaceJet, sorry, the Japanese one. I have the A220, yes, that's the one from TAP Designs Group, isn't it? A220, very excited for that aeroplane, yes. Not quite sure how close it is to release, but they are making very good progress when you look at their Discord server. TAP aircraft's looking very good indeed. Actually chat as well there. SkyWest, yes, you're right, so it's SkyWest that bought the Mitsubishi. Test drive there, the 2199 euros. Good luck in the future, Drawyah. No worries, man. Thank you very much for that. I'm glad you're enjoying the streams, dudes. I mean, for a lot of people, they've said that this is kind of their way to travel outside of this COVID virus. I'm sure once world opens up again, all you guys will disappear on your own trips elsewhere, but massive thank you, dude. You are a star. Thank you for supporting us today. LaGuardia is connected a step above regional airports. LaGuardia, it's more of a, what's the word? It's where you divert traffic from one area to another airport. It's like it's a secondary airport in New York, same as so you've got LaGuardia, you've got JFK, and you've also got Newark. Newark's different, but it's the same. Yes, it's kind of ways. It's another airport, so that traffic's not so busy at JFK basically. What's the difference between CRJ and ERJ aircraft? So the CRJ and Embraer 140 family of aircraft are quite similar in regards to their layouts, rear engines, jets, all that. The CRJ and Embraer E190 family, so 1995, those are different in that instead of rear-mounted engines, you have wing-mounted engines. But both aircraft are designed for regional flying that's, yeah, cheap regional flying basically. That's what they're built for. How many text pilots are on IVAO? What do you mean by text pilots, Bagwell? Road Punch Pay 2021. Well, I think there is a stat somewhere. Official Blade. According to Social Blade, I'm expected to hit the 100,000 subscriber mark, projections, by in about 3 years. 100,000. I'm expected to about 3 years. Around March 2024, so got a few years to go before then, got a few years to go until the first plaque arrives I guess, but like I say, I've never been a massive subscriber person. I've always been the person where I fly about, I enjoy myself. You guys are the passengers these long trips, as long as you're enjoying the watch, enjoying the flights. Hey Kingslayer, you have a good one, bye bye. Yeah, so I'm right now on Unicom. Diego, currently on Unicom. The next time we speak to Tower will be. Right, Fox. Go away, Fox. The next one, next one of control will be Frankfurt's approach. We may get Langen Radar South. There is Langen Radar Centre right now, so we may get Langen Radar South. Our next confirmed ATC, Frankfurt approach from 120825. Tower and ground. Okay, fine, so that's. Go over to Volanta, so I've got the ground maps for Frankfurt. Hopefully the things do appear. There is a yes, they do. Oh, it's like a fun little airport taxi through today. Frankfurt will be either Novembers. Gates are at Novembers. Right, it's all Novembers and Lima's at the gates. Onto nav gates. Side centre Boston, very nice, David. How are you doing? Welcome to the channel, welcome to the chats. Logan user remounted the ERJ-145s and KLM used the ERJ-190. Yes, you are correct, Chris Stone. I know that Alitalia also use E190s, and Air Baltic have opted for the A220s instead. But Logan Air, yes, they're based in Scotland. They have ERJ-145s. They've also got a couple of other aircraft as well. I don't think. Do they have any CRJs? I don't think they do. I know Tom made a Logan Air livery for the CRJ-700s. I think they've always been more of an Embraer airline than yeah, so here we go. Here's an ERJ-145, for example. Similar layouts, 2x2 seating, rear-mounted engines. They are very similar aircraft, just different cockpit layouts, basically. So we're just over halfway there now to Frankfurt. We will start putting on our arrival instructions in a couple of minutes. That down on paper and rinse later. Rinse. What are you doing wrong? You can't get your aircraft closer to the altitude. Check your speed, President. Sounds like going too slow if your airplane can't climb. In my case, I had quite a shallow, quite low speed. So I climbed about Mach 0.6. I mean, I'm Mach 0.78 for cruise. But check your speed, because it sounds like you're going too slow there. Yeah, stalling the aircraft. What I'm now going to do is look at our arrival information. Aircraft prepared for that. So it's runway 07 right on the ILS. Right. This will be via the Inoko to hotel arrival. Ooh, here you go. We've got a free hotel, which will be the same thing. Use vectors for the arrival, or the approach at least. Execute that. Good. So check it, zoom in. That's nav source. Check it, zoom in. PACX 320, I'm getting that wrong now. That's not allowed, sure? Oh. Right, so moving on the right page, that would help, wouldn't it? Right, let's start again, shall we? So, step the other way. Ah, okay, so flight has disappeared there. There's going to be discontinuity, isn't it? So, Unoko will move, exit that. Second discontinuity, so we'll check that as well. Now into, ooh. I don't like rids there, so I'm going to take the next points. Thank you there, 50 quid for £1. Yeah, £1. Thank you very much, dude. Thank you for supporting the channel. That's going back and grid points. Change the approach. I'm sure the approach will give us vectors to land anyway. Vectors. So I might get that tab point as well. The approach gives us landing later. But we'll leave it at that. Good. Top of descent marker should in the ND. There we go, top of descent. As soon as I reach that point, it'll be a descent rate of 20. So from now it's about 100 feet per minute. If we get a bit closer to that. Tonight's flight is a long haul, but it's domestic. It's a domestic long haul flight, Honolulu to Boston. Age 21 years old, Jacob. I'm 21 years old. Welcome back, Moses. How you doing? You alright? Has been a while, dude. Welcome back. How you doing? Yeah, keeping yourself well. I'll quickly recycle the aircraft's heading mode there. It's a bit shaky at the moment. Being a bit shaky, just recycle it basically. She's from Brazil, enjoying the stream. Have you flown the Mooney? I haven't. Ooh, Brussels came online. That's Brussels, shall we? 1, 2. Get the message up in a second. I've not flown the Aviation yet. No, not for Carina though. It's an aircraft that I'm looking at, and will fly leisurely than super often. Tune to Frankfurt approach. Get the standby updated. 100. Perfect.
It is with 132, hello, press of control, radar contact, runway 26 exit, consent. Descend to 4,000 feet, QNH 1029er.
Sir, is it possible to give me the 08?
What game then, Jan doing?
Lufthansa 24 Alpha with you, inbound Bupal, flight level 3350.
Lufthansa 24 Alpha, hello, press of control, radar contact.
Process control, good evening, SEP 1011, climbing to level 350, passing 230, inbound Bravo, Uniform Bravo.
I'm gonna wait for the chat to appear up. I think SES do have the MD-80s, Diego. I think it's just kind of, it's a standby backup aircraft. They have got a few in their fleets.
Control, good evening, red line 53 Tango, inbound.
Welcome. I'm not too bad, Game Legends. Not too bad at all.
Red Lion 53 Tango, hello.
I've only crossed a few times. Impossible to land. What do you call less? Go straight for the grounds. Check your speed and altitude, Mucken. Sounds like make a break. Sorry. Sounds like your speed and approach is wrong. Sorry, speed and altitude is wrong. As a result, yeah, because I don't quite know how to handle it. I've done a couple of approaches and landings in the airplane. I've had no problems as of yet, apart from the first flight, so that was my speed issue.
So, Brussels control. This is speed 015, flight level 370, inbound Bupal.
Left number now, let's go into the speed. Hello there, Brussels Centre, this is Hans Line 953, inbound speed, flight level 270.
Line 953, hello, press control, radar contact.
You can get a takeoff off the Aerosoft website or the Marketplace Aviation Fan YouTube, Marketplace or Aerosoft website. No, Daniel, you take care, you enjoy your studies, and yeah. See you later. Have a good one, dude. And also, good luck with your studies. Hand it over to Brussels now. Once we leave Brussels, back to Unicom for short periods. Right. Thus. Find us. Geneva. That'll be a CJ4. CRJ is actually out on the frequency right now. Probably get a few of these since the aircraft has come out. CRJ, yeah, quite a few CRJ-700s. Imagine that. There you go. Sim. 2020, unknown. Using IVAO, that would probably be the E3D version. 2020, TJ5. Nobody apparently. CRJ-5 only really flown by United Airlines. Everybody else flies the 700. Generally bouncy at landing. It's not working against you. Not true in make and break, it is just down to you not quite knowing how to fly it. The more you practice, the better you'll get. To me, it sounds like you just don't... You need to learn the ability to land it. It's a very fiddly aircraft, but the more practice you give it, the better you do eventually get.
QT238, report position.
Oh, it's already scheduled, was it, Paul? No worries, dude. I'm sure we'll be through Frankfurt again very soon.
Having the glide slope.
Oh, the frame's good. I've got no issues with frames on television fan. No issues with frames at all. So far so good. Aircraft is handling everything right.
BT3132, wind 290 degrees, 06 knots, runway 26, clear to land.
Clear to land, 26.
I don't... It's an activation code, Ragwell. I don't think there's limitations. It's an activation code for the CRJ. Aviation fan, glad you're on stream. On Monday you have an ATC exam. I don't normally stream on Mondays, but I do a few leisure flights on Mondays, so definitely... It depends how my Monday goes. I've got quite a few things on Monday in the morning, but from like 2 PM, it kind of opens up quite nicely for me, so... Touchwood, I'll do a few leisure flights on Monday.
Romania 32, squawk 4450.
Denver to Aspen keep the cases J. Maybe some point we'll do, Robbie. Something we could do. Denver, very good hub for the United Regional stuff. Also for the 550s, which again, not super common aircrafts. Welcome Matt, how you doing? Welcome channel to chat, how are you today? Also good in the passenger cabin, 95 satisfaction. Right, arrival time of 23 minutes, looks a bit late at the moment admittedly. Apart from the arrival time which may be delayed, everything else working on our side. Descent is slowly going up 40 miles. Frequencies. Right, frequencies. Yes, nav 1. Frankfurt, Echo Foxtrot. The arrival for 07 right is 110.195 in the background. 5.
BT3132, I'm gonna take the holding point at Ulm.
BT3132, any reason to take the holding point? You are already clear to land.
Just slow down.
Okay, hold overhead hold.
Who uses the holding point and got clearance to land? Use your speed brakes. Interesting choice there from the captain. I don't think we'll know that taking Slayer. I think I've got a strong enough grip of the aeroplane that we won't have too many problems on the descent. Yeah, speed management's that's important. I know how to do it. And not a very difficult aircraft to land this. Sounds at 1900, hopefully station stream. That would be very helpful actually, especially across Germany. There's a few Poland flights as well coming up, so that would be very useful to have more control centres.
238, clearance available.
I'm liking how active it's getting now in IVAO, especially in the ATC side of things. Pilots could get a few more of those. ATC, especially in the UK, gets more and more active. An absolute joy to fly through.
Beeline 238, you're cleared to your destination at the center via
IVAO's always been the second-rate network.
Right. And it's flight level.
It's picking up more users, it's definitely growing. Yeah, so I'm just absolutely adoring the direction it's taking. Sometimes the internet comes off flight plan flies in circles, I don't know why. Check your FMS, Owen. Everything's set up correctly. Worst case scenario, it sets a direct to your waypoint and let the aircraft fly to another waypoint away from your flight plan. We're just about to leave Brussels Centre now. As soon as we leave, well, Brussels Centre as well, the end of their airspace. You can join the flight later on. No worries, Robbie. You take care. Have a good one. Bye bye. Unicorn 12800 for Huntsline 953. Thank you very much and take care. Goodbye. Right.
Station Eurowings, say again your position and altitude.
Into that. Standby 120.805. 5. Okay. Top descent about 2 or 3 minutes, I'd say. 2 or 3 minutes. 450 per minute down to 900. So 400 between Master and Pipette, 900 between Pipette, Unoko. Unoko waypoints there, which means to remove one of those. 17,000s to Tau. Down to 300 for the latter points. As long as we're looking around 2,000 feet per minute, much standardised. 1,900. Vacancy, yes, so actually that's something I've noticed with German centres, that they only go to flight levels 2, 4, 5. I don't know if there's something specific with Germany about that, because anywhere in the world, centre goes right up to ceiling altitude. 2, 4, 5, that's just a very German thing I've noted on IVAO. It's something I don't quite note with that. I never asked to be fair though, I should have asked. No, it's 8 PM tonight's Kendall, so I'm going to take off at night, land in the morning, because I've got to go to, well, volunteer away tomorrow. Got some more manual labour to do with that. So our intercept altitude for the runway, in fact we'll go down to 10,000, just because you have approach enter on, so we'll definitely make it a bit easier for them later on. Do this, shall we? So altitude sets to 10,000. That's the vertical speeds. 1.8 initially. Thank you there, Raid Fame, for the 549. Son of a horse. That's not one that I'm aware of, I must admit. Approach for contact. Now, roger that. Up our descent then quickly, so we will cut back, cut you. The Frankfurt approach, Hansliner 953 at flight level 2, well, now 263, inbound to PACX, requesting descent instructions.
Hansliner 905 payload identified, flight level 260, descent flight level 100, follow Onoko 1 Delta arrival.
Follow the level 1 Delta arrival and it's down to flight level 100 for Hansliner 953, very much. A slightly different arrival there. That's so down to 1,800 again. Crosswell slightly and approach into. Fine, I think. Yeah, cool. Hound to Frankfurt, not long at all. Bring that back to the arrival as the local sets.
Alec Tele 4576, Virginia, come up to 2 estimate, good day.
Uniform 122, bye-bye.
Set that, execute that. That's 5 pounds. There's a few more waypoints in regards to this little holding bit here for spacing. Apart from that, that's right. Noko, Idil, Delta Foxtrots. That one brings us into the airports. Reach afterwards. So that looks alright to me. Just our speed now. So it's proper on descents. So to split up, there's a lower radar until 245, Bremen, Langen, Munich. Upper from Maastricht and Rhine radar. Ah, okay, so that's what that Right, okay, I get you now, Glider Paul. I do get you. You have localized smaller sensors. You have an upper main sensor. That makes sense. This isn't IVAO. This is IVAO, Kyle. This is not VATSIM, so I'm afraid I'm not sure how the VATSIM one works. Rayfan Nev to 29, son of a dog. I can guess what that one means. Son of a horse. I do get that one now. Fair enough.
Langen Radar, hello. Lufthansa 730. Una Nikkei 9 departure out of runway 18.
Lufthansa 730, low identified, time flight level 110.
Time flight level 110.
See what sounds back on.
1 Alpha, report your next waypoint. Delta Foxtrot 625, Iberia Volanta. Okay. Then it was a misunderstanding. It was Delta Fox 635, not 2, to left heading 260. To left heading 260, Iberia Volanta.
I can't believe how good Saturn is for Microsoft Flight Sim. It seems nothing else with P3RX plane. That's the thing, AvGeek. Microsoft Flight Sim just needs that time to mature. It's what I've said since day one.
Lufthansa 2 Alpha with you inbound.
People speaking negative about the sim, just haven't given it the time to.
260 for 230.
Lufthansa 2 Alpha, low identified, descent flight level 100, follow Onoko 1 Delta arrival.
A little bit off.
Flight level 100, can you just repeat the arrival for us?
Slightly slower descents.
Onoko 1 Delta, Onoko 1 Delta.
Onoko 1 Delta arrival, Lufthansa 2 Alpha, thanks.
Aircraft's got a bit of a wider berth this time here. How's on the FPS? No major hit on this one, Dazing. About the same default aircrafts. Well optimised aircraft, CRJ.
The control, this is Lufthansa 110 at flight level 130, passing down to 10,000 feet. Inbound on Delta.
From the AT controller, Casey.
Lufthansa 110, lower identified, descent flight level 70, fly heading 160.
Well worth a look if you want to learn ATC. It's more of a challenge, that's for sure.
What was the heading?
Heading 160.
160, Lufthansa 110.
Lufthansa 730, switching to 122, dash for 8, good day.
You have the approach again there.
Unit from Juliet, identified flight level 210, descent flight level 100, follow speed is 1 Charlie. Yeah, descent flight level 100.
Descent flight level 100,
The 8's information arrival, it's information Alpha at
Lufthansa 110, any preferred runway?
Ultimate runway is right, using altimeter is
07 effective, but we have 3 runways at 07, so which one, any preferred, or it's...
Lufthansa 110, you don't mind, we can do anyone.
I'd expect a Yankee 7 left.
I believe that's the Rhine River down below. On the Rhine. Frankfurt today.
Lufthansa 110, expect a Yankee 07 left.
Lufthansa 110, 07 left, sorry, what was the arrival?
I'll approach Yankee, runway 07 left.
Yeah, A320 over. I don't worry, Alex. We'll be back in the A320 again soon. I think next weekend. I think in the week we'll do a few A320 flights. This weekend we'll do a bit of a mix of 320 CRJ. I think people are getting bored of CRJ now. Good new aircrafts. Right though, we'd find the A330 again, to flying the Macbook A330 for our long trip from Honolulu to Boston.
Again.
Settings. I've done a video on my settings. Track Gemini Jets. I've done a video on my settings.
We have 1 Alpha descent flight level 80, any preferred runway? flight 80, runway 07 right, must be nice, Bear 1 Auto expect the left 7 right. Expect ILS, runway 07 right, Bear 1
Radar 108090 ahead.
8090, low identified climb flight level 110.
Line level 110 for 108090 ahead.
Lufthansa 110, descend 5000 feet, Canadian 1026.
5,000 feet for Lufthansa 110.
Hello, Frankfurt approach. This is Speedbird 125. Descending of flight level 4000.
Let's ASM flight, please. I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure. Maybe soon.
125, proceed direct Ramop, Romeo Alpha Mike Oscar Bravo, Ramop, Romeo Alpha Mike Oscar Bravo, descend flight level 100.
About to reach 11,000 now. Increase throttle slightly.
Descend to flight level 100 for Speedbird 1.
Speedbird 125, I say 3 times direct Ramop, Romeo Alpha Mike Oscar Bravo.
But they're not following ATC instruction, causing a few problems.
Speedbird 125, proceed direct Ramop.
Yes. Sorry, proceed direct to Ramop for the Speedbird 125. Flight level 100.
953, descend flight level 80, any preferred runway?
Descend to 00953 and go for 07 left if possible for Honda 953.
What I expect LS Yankees to left.
07 left for Honda 953, thank you very much.
Time 8090, Unicorn Center 8, good day.
Down to 8,000 now.
Time 8090, switch Unicorn. Break Iberia 1 Alpha, descend 4000 feet, Canadian 1026.
That passed through 10,000, so very shortly.
Canadian 1026, Iberia 1 Alpha.
The landing lights.
Lufthansa 248, confirm Unoco Volanta.
Quite close to us now. Vision on that soon.
Say again for Lufthansa 2 Alpha.
Yeah, confirm 2 Alpha, you follow Unoco 1 Delta arrival.
Also, pilot taking us on 1 mic, and we don't have 1 Delta at the minute.
Yeah, if you do not have it, you have to report it. Otherwise, I can't pre-plan my flights. Turn now right heading 090.
Karavi.
And the line 953, descend 5000 feet, Canadian 1026.
Down to 5,000 feet, Canadian 1026 for Hans Line 953.
Lufthansa 2 Alpha, descend flight level 70.
70, Lufthansa
2,000.
And the line 953, turn right heading 160.
Right heading 160 for Hong Lines 953. 7. It's down. Right, so altitude 1,000.
Lufthansa 110, Kilometers 1026, turn left heading 100, here LS Yankees turn left.
Here, right.
Turn left heading 100, Lufthansa 1. Yep. Almost there.
Clear LS approach 07 left.
Sorry about that, cleared ILS approach 07 left, Lufthansa 110.
Speedbird 125, any preferred runway?
Sorry, could you say again, please?
Speedbird 125, expect LS here, 07 right.
Expect ILS runway 07 right, Speedbird 1.
Poor approach. Right down frequency today. Right, what's our frequency?
110, confirm on heading 100 to establish.
119905.
Sorry, Lufthansa 110, sorry, my localizer took me in a random direction, I'm going back on 1100.
Yeah, descend now 4000 feet to establish.
Lufthansa 110, descend 4000 feet to establish.
And the line 953, turn right heading 250.
Right, it's 250 for Hun Line 953.
Speedbird 125, turn left heading 070.
turn left heading 070 for speeder 1.
Bit slow there, bit more in. And 1. Keep on your speed, guys. Don't want to go too slow in this. That's because you know to pitch up at the rates.
And the line MSFS 3, confirm me to send 5,000 feet?
Yes, I found 5,000 for Honlinzer 953.
Iberia 1 Alpha, turn right heading 40.
One aeroplane.
Second, Iberia 1 Alpha. Iberia 1 Alpha, turn right heading 340. Turn right heading 340, Iberia 1 Alpha. Lufthansa 24 Alpha, turn right heading 250.
250, Lufthansa 2 Alpha.
What's up?
Lufthansa 110, confirm established.
Lufthansa 110 is established on runway 07.
Lufthansa 110, contact tower 119.905, good day.
Contact tower on 119.950, taking the 18.
Perfect, right, so we're descending.
Iberia 1 Alpha, turn right heading 040, clear the left 07 right.
8.
Turn right heading 040, clear left approach 07 right, Iberia 1 Alpha. Speed 125, descend 5,000 feet, Canadian 1026.
Descend to flight level 2000 for speeder 125.
Negative, descend 5,000 feet, Canadian 1026.
Descend to flight level 5000, turn right heading 260.
Negative, no heading. Descend 5,000 feet, and your QNH is 1026.
This speedbird guy needs a bit more practice.
QNH 1026 and descend to flight level 5000 feet.
The 5,000 are used, oh my god.
Living for 5,000 now. Our speed slightly.
Yeah, already released the 2 times to Unicom.
Contact Unicom 108090.
And NFS 3, turn left heading 160.
Heading 160 for Honlinzer 953.
Lufthansa 8 Uniform Juliet, descend flight level 80.
You right?
Iberia 1 Alpha, connect tower 119.905, shuttle Ladung Süß.
Speed I need to work on now, there we go. That's 200 knots will do. Why'd I ask control to speak quietly? Then I won't be able to hear him. Left hand turn 160, very shortly will be cleared. Doing another left hand turn, and that's the approach path for the runway. Our speed buzz, can already the airspeed of 138 today. Lovely sunset. Right hand side. Get the replay mod loaded now, because it does cause a bit of a freeze for the sim. Let's get the freeze over and done with before.
Lufthansa line 953, left heading 100, clear LS Yankee 7 left.
Left heading 100 and cleared ILS for 7 left for Honda line 953. Replay. Chop. Yeah, so the reason I've got AC a bit louder because I need to be able to hear the aeroplane. Or at least, sorry, not the aeroplane. I need to be able to hear the communication. Without hearing comms, then well, it means I miss stuff. Comms are always louder.
Line 953, you're currently not moving on my radar screen. Any problems?
Negative, we are moving. Left heading 100 for Honda 953.
Speed 125, turn right heading 160, right heading 160.
Turn right heading 160 for speed 1.
Lufthansa 8 Uniform Juliet, descend 4,000 feet, Canadian 1026.
Speed there. And 200.
Lufthansa 24 Alpha, descend 5,000 feet, Canadian 1026.
1026, 5,000 feet, Lufthansa 24 Alpha, thanks.
Hunter line 953, speed 180 knots.
Speed 180 for Honda 953. Giving us 180 knots to hold. Slowly holds.
Hunter line 953, confirm established 7 left.
Not just yet, Honda 953, almost there.
Yeah, you overshooted already the localizer, left wing 040 and descend 4,000.
Honda 953 is now established and at 4,000.
Speedbird 125, turn right heading 250, heading 250.
Heading 250 for Speedbird 15.
Set aircraft down to 4,000. It is set. Course over to.
Hunter line 953, currently looks like 7 right, not 7 left.
Ah, let me quick correct that. Hansa 953 with lefts.
So confirm you continue at ILS approach 07 right?
We can continue 07 right if that works, Hansa 953. Apologies for that. Okay, we'll go 07 right. That's what, back when I programmed right, but I said left. That's error on my part there.
And Lufthansa underline 953, report indicated airspeed.
Hansa 953 currently at 140, increasing to 180. Still learning the throttle for the CRJ Hansa 953.
170 knots or greater. Speed 170 knots or greater until 4 miles final.
170 or greater until 4 miles for Hansa 953.
Lufthansa 8 uniform Juliet, turn right heading 340. For Alpha, turn left heading 100, clear LS 07.
I'm enjoying it, Lego Maniac, I'm enjoying it. The only issue is I'm still learning the throttle.
100 IOS approach 07 right,
with enough practice, it's definitely a lot of fun to fly, a lot more hands-on. Cabin crew, seats for landing please, seats for landing.
And Lufthansa 24 Alpha, speed 170 knots.
170 knots, Lufthansa.
Hansa line 953, connect tower 119 and 905 today.
119 and 905 tower, Hansa 953, thank you, take and goodbye. Gone. 1905, there should be this frequency. Ah, there's reconnecting, that's fine then, give it a few seconds. Meant to be descending down the glide slope there. Oh, thanks approach mode for not being set. I'm sure I set you, I was not. Work on this. Well, when the aircraft wasn't descending there, we should be sending down a glide slope long ago. Not terribly off the glide slope, still manageable there. More like it. And blue. That needs to turn blue. That's when we know we've connected. There you go. So now I think we're back on the glide slope now. The aircraft will follow the. There you go. Hello there, Frankfurt Tower. Hansa 953 established 07 right.
There
we go.
Frankfurt Tower, low wind 050 for an out, runway 07 right, clear to land, keep the speed 170 until 5 please.
Clear to land and complete speed 170 below till 5 for Hansa 953.
Yeah, one Alpha, I'm sorry, I didn't hear you, so I guess via Mike and hold short of Tango 4, please.
Take via Mike, hold short of Tango 4, Iberia 1 Alpha.
Down.
Sorry, Tower, just confirm it is Papa, so Lufthansa 110.
110, yeah, you are already on Papa.
I'll just pilot, we'll just do this next bit by hand, I guess.
Thank you for that.
Frankfurt Tower, Lufthansa 18 from Drawyah 700.
Lufthansa 18 from Drawyah, Frankfurt Tower, hello, reduce final all speed, insect 0503, 4 knots, number 2, continue board.
Reducing final and number 2 continue, so Lufthansa 18 from.
Now on manual control, manually flying this by hand. Quite crosswind, we'll adjust for that, 18 knots. Within 5 miles now, so we can slow down. And not so much mistakes with the aircraft, Moses, it's more me not quite knowing how to fly it properly. Through the glide slope there, now slightly below it. Speed and descent rates.
Frankfurt Tower low, Delta Alpha India November Alpha. At Control Zone Lima, request entering Control Zone Lima for April crossing.
Delta November Alpha, Frankfurt Tower, hello, report intentions again, please.
No. Speed's alright. Right, man, speed's alright.
Airfield crossing.
Delta November Alpha, Roger, intercity via Lima, Guinea 1026, transponder 0, correction 7015.
500. Answer T for Alpha, Romeo 0907 right, fully established.
400.
Answer 110, continue taxi, max speed, disregard. Answer Uniform Juliet, expect landing clearance.
Expecting late,
Delta November Alpha, circle right, please, or the orbit right.
Yes, Charlie, we're taking off right now.
Get our transition.
Number 2 for Alpha, Frankfurt Tower, hello, your number 3, wind check 0503, 4 knots.
Course from Romeo 707 right, Lufthansa 2 for Alpha, thanks.
And let the aircraft touch down. Thrust sets. Bit of a bounce. Still bouncing the airplane. I'm guessing that.
Correction 0710, clear to land.
700 clear to land, Uniform Juliet.
We have one Alpha, cross Tango 4, hold short of Lima.
Cross Tango 4, hold short of Lima, Iberia 1 Alpha.
And the 110 taxi to get Alpha 40 by November and November 7.
Clear the runway, just left.
And the 110 taxi to get Alpha 40 by November and Alpha, correction by November and November 7.
And it's currently about 6 degrees.
There we go. Welcome to Frankfurt, just about.
Sorry, November. Sorry, my mic keeps cutting out. I'm really sorry for this.
110 by November, and I call you back.
And landing lights
make it left.
off. I don't turn them on. Fair enough. Test lights on. APU starts. On line 953, clear runway.
Aerosoft Alpha taxi to gate Echo 6 via Tango November 8.
Taxi to gate Alpha 6 for November 8 for Hansline 953, thank you very much.
The 953, continue taxi by Mike, hold short of my gate.
Continue taxi, Mike, hold shorts, Mike 8 for Hansline 953.
Delta November Alpha,
Gonna do.
right.
Cycle there, welcome to economy class. For
Orbit right.
riding, thank you very much, dude. You are a star. AP, that's it, wasn't it? No, starts. APU started, flaps are up.
Certificate, Echo 6 via November East, Iberia Alpha.
Yes, carbon now at 1080p. 1080p. Very nice sunset for the touchdown there.
Tower, this is Speedbird 15. We are established on runway 0, Zealand right.
Whole shot of the runway here. Then as soon as you get clearance across the runway, we'll then carry on and
we have never
transponder. Let's go, we've got a replay for this Cross 25 center, whole shot Lima for Hansline 953.
Uniform Juliet.
Cross the runway, and then we will hold short Lima, which is the next taxiway in front of us. This is live time, Martin, yes, this is live time.
Lufthansa 110, Fox standby.
Interesting scenery for Frankfurt, I must admit. Off of flight's not too. Quite sure what's going on there.
Delta November Alpha, are you planning to leave the city?
I was just going to see on top of the scenery there.
Second,
Are you switch that off?
Can you please repeat your transmission for Delta November Alpha?
Delta
Scenery
November Alpha, where are
here
you planning to leave the CTR after the airfield crossing?
is
Stand by.
Roger. Lufthansa 24 Alpha, welcome to Frankfurt. With a taxi via Mike 8, hold short of 07 center.
not great scenery, I must admit. This is a freeware flight's not too. It's
Continue taxi via Mike, hold Mike 8, runway 07 center.
There is better. There's better. There's a few problems with the sim. I can tell it's the frame rate as well. That's horribly kicked by this thing. We should get across the marker there, and then we get. Okay.
Delta November Alpha,
It's futuristic. Looks horrible, Master fan. I mean, underneath the taxiways. Horrible.
Delta November Alpha, continue circling right.
Giant roof over everything.
I'll call you back in 2 minutes.
Copy.
We got 125, wind 050 degrees, so not from the 07 right, clear to land.
Clear to land, Speedbird 15.
Hansline 953 holding at Lima.
Lufthansa 953, straight ahead by November 5, cross an actually change of plans, make it a left onto Lima, November 8, to reach Victor 153.
So straight ahead onto November 5, and then it's left November 8, and then Victor 1564, Hansline 953.
Correct.
Frankfurt Tower, Lufthansa 6 Echo Delta with information Delta request clearance to Vienna.
Fair flight there with £20. Thank you very much. Thanks for the stream. Thank you for your support, dude. You are a star.
Lufthansa 6 Echo Delta.
I do have handcrafted Frankfurt, which is why I'm now considering thinking to myself, why did I download horrible scenery? I've got handcrafted Frankfurt, yes. I just forgot Frankfurt was handcrafted, it was Munich.
Lufthansa 6 Echo Delta radio check, please.
Mistaken myself, and as a result, I've horribly butchered the scenery here. The replays won't be too bad.
Okay, I was unable to reach you. Maybe try again. Lufthansa 6 Echo Delta, thanks.
The 6 Echo Delta, start up a course, you to Wien, via the Zulu 1 Delta, departure route, out of Frankfurt center.
I mean, it's like Berlin. What's that Berlin? Not Brandenburg. Berlin. The old census is
Vienna via Zulu 1 Delta, out of Frankfurt 07 center, initially 5000, squawk 1000, Lufthansa 6 Echo Delta.
Yeah, it's like Minecraft's.
Lufthansa 110, can we take a left here?
Why did I download this? Who in their right mind?
That's what I told you. Let's on to November.
Oh, this is high enough for our aeroplane. Clearance there. That's a fault on my part. I should not have downloaded hooky random sceneries. Because I forgot I had it, basically. I forgot I had scenery for it.
7015.
Underground airports, build a city on top.
Just confirm that was for Lufthansa 2 for Alpha.
Lufthansa 2 for Alpha, that wasn't for you. Delta, November Alpha. Score transponder 7015. He's gone, Lufthansa Photo Alpha, course runway 07 center.
I've done. What have I done? Yeah, the fumes will be nice to smell.
Gate of choice.
What have I done to this poor little simulator? It's treating me so well, and I treat it like this.
Lufthansa 110, Frankfurt Tower.
Lufthansa's frequency there.
02 said we should take a left on Lima 8.
On Pog.
Yeah, and gate of choice by now.
Okay, well.
110, sorry, I want to disconnect. My Wi-Fi is being really choppy and I can't hear anything anyone is saying. But thanks for AGT.
110, just gate of choice. If you are not familiar with big airports and you're a little insecure, I maybe recommend not flying to the biggest airport in Germany.
Oh, poor kid.
After crossing Lima, November 5, to gate Alpha 1.
And there he goes. Sad face. Sad plane noises.
Can you just repeat that, Lufthansa 2 for Alpha?
Number 2 for Alpha, cross runway 25 center, thereafter via Lima, November 5, to gate Alpha 1.
Cross runway 25 center, and then Lima, November 5, and then stand Alpha 1.
It's sad, but that has made my day. Harsh but fair.
953, you take it wrong. I have an issue now because any gate
Not from new ground charts. Best not to fly to the biggest airport in
Germany. So I
Germany.
need to do a 180. Or what we can do is straight out by November 8, then make it a right. The next
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
And taxi all the way back. Hold short of November, I will call you back.
Don't forget, we have got a replay after this.
Tower, speed 15 request taxi to the right, please.
You stick around for the
Speed
replay.
125, I don't need you to remember me. To give you a taxi clearance for the moment, taxi via the mic. Hold short of 10 before.
Taxi via mic.
Connection
Could
architecture
you repeat
design.
please the number of the gate?
Brake set. Off to Unicom. APU should be running. Engines. Flaps. Throttle never go on. Back. No, I cut off yet. Ah, screw it. Gosh, if deal. Yeah, we'll see about the replay. Hope it's not too bad. But ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Frankfurt. Select time right now is 20 to 8. The temperature outside around 5 degrees centigrade. We thank you for flying with Lufthansa today. I wish you a safe onwards journey. Cabin crew, disarm doors and cross check. Yeah, chocks. All the ground power units. Or disembarkation. You come off. But make it nice and quick. We'll disembark the airplane and get the replay as soon as possible because they is it not so hang on, seatbelt sign off. There, that should keyboard perfect. Get this over and done with quickly, go to replay, because the replay doesn't look half as bad. Lufthansa 953 CRJ-700 from Birmingham to Frankfurt, 1 hour and 18 minutes. Departure was at 15:59, plus 6:09, so 10 minutes late on departure there. Planned arrival 17:29, planned actually arrived at 17:28. 46 passengers, satisfaction 94%, 98 feet. 40. Flight delayed due to unspecified reason, soft landing. Pretty good flight overall. I'll drop this into the stream chat again. Files has to open up for it. I'll drop the flight report into chat for you guys if you want to get more detail. Guys, let's turn off the ATC, turn off IVAO. Thank you very much again for your service. And let's go to the approach replay. Yeah, poor Tom. Then again, he does have a point there. If you're not quite confident, there are better airports to fly to than the biggest airport in Germany. Right. Also, before I start the replay, close the doors. This isn't Captain Canada, Lux Aviation. I don't think Captain Canada's watching at the moment. Close the doors quickly. Right. At our fantastically roofed airports. In the country. Closes it. It's gonna be a disaster ending. Right. Your final. Have a look. Flying from Helsinki to Greece. Very nice Evo. Don't sink alarms. Is there a way you can actually shut that off for the replay? The US, which is Bren and Flap. That's about it, yeah. A320s you can just cut it all off. Yeah, I think you kind of just have to live with the don't sink warning. Hey, not bad. Not a bad flight overall. Approach, I can still work on my approach a bit. Landing, pretty good. Quite a soft touchdown that. Although there was the bounce. I'm still bouncing my CRJs. That's something for me to work on in the future. Touchdowns definitely not quite as smooth as I would like. But overall, like I say, not bad flights. London Sunset 2. And Sunsets doesn't good approach. Hopefully tonight we do our flight from Honolulu to Boston. We'll get a full cycle, so it'll be daytime we depart, sunset, then landing at Boston during the sunrise.
100.
Frank Shot Mage Tom, really very nice fellas to have. We got there, that's the big thing. We got there, we're alive, passengers are happy. The right hand side, you right.
500.
Isn't it? So, like I say, the original Berlin airports had it. I can't remember the name of the airports, but the original Berlin had underground gates. I'm sure there's a few airports as well where they kind of cover in the hangar or something, but there are airports that have it underground. Berlin airport. Which airport was it? It's not Brandenburg, it's not Tegel, it's Berlin. Tempelhof.
Don't sink. 100. 50. 40. Don't sink. 30. 20. 10.
Yes, touchdown. Like I say, Berlin Tempelhof Airport actually did have a roof, with planes parked underneath. Aircraft photo's a bit more modern. Yeah, Tempelhof did have a roof. Tempelhof also was in Germany, so definitely something, I guess. I'll get from an external view this landing. Definitely a bit of a bump, like I say. Apart from the bump, not too bad. Still got to land the VOR. Well, it wasn't an entry airport. Well, it was a commercial airport. Tempelhof. I know it's commercial because tease. Loving the sunset. It's a very pretty seamless. Seeing you fighting the crosswind, not my smoothest of approaches in the world. bounce and landing, which is very fun indeed. Then there, touchdown, back in the air, and then touchdown again. There, time good wheelie. So that definitely affected our reversers. Down. No, overall, not a bad landing that. Not a bad landing. Decent little flights. So tonight we'll be flying the 330, flying in Hawaiian Airlines colours, so I need to prepare myself packs down for that. But apart from that, that's the end of our stream today. So, hope you guys enjoyed the stream. If you did, do leave a like, do subscribe as well if you haven't done so already. Back again tonight, like I say, for 330 flights, should be a bit more hands-off, more automated. Yeah, hopefully kind of see where it all goes from there. But thank you for tuning in. You take care of yourselves. See you all in the very near future. Take care, have a good one, and goodbye.